fans, and welcome to today's video. Today we're hanging out at US 192. US 192 is a very well-known street. If you have been here for vacation, I'm sure you have traveled along this road. So today we're pretty much going to be focusing on some of the gift shops that you're going to come across US 192. A lot of them have some characters in front of them. Some of them have murals on them, but we're going to be checking them out. There's also a film location that I want to show you guys that you'll come across as you travel US 192. So I invite you to come join me, and let's go have a wonderful day. These gift shops always draw attention because of the murals that are painted on them. Some of them have characters on them, and we'll get to see some a little bit later. But this is one of the stores that you'll be able to find here on 192. You know, I love these stores because I remember when I moved down here, or up here actually, because I lived in Miami. I moved up here. These always brought memories from when I used to travel from Miami to Orlando to come to the theme parks. And I always liked looking at the murals that were painted on these. You know, we see Orca the whale over there. We see some kids playing around in the sand. Even though here in Central Florida there are no beaches, but nonetheless you have some kids playing in the sand. And you know, you got some people up there having fun. Looks like a water park, maybe reminiscing of Wet n Wild. But yeah, this is one of the outlets that you'll find on State Road 192. Here on this side of the building, you'll also see hot air balloon over there, which actually one of the things that I love about 192, especially when you're traveling towards State Road 27, is that you do get to see some hot air balloons, something that I had never seen in my life, obviously when I lived down in Miami. Then you can also see a flamingo up there, and then you can see a big gator, kind of representing Gatorland. I kind of think that all these little, you know, characters and animals that are here kind of represent some of the theme park or attractions that are here in Central Florida. And here's another gift shop that you'll find here on 192. This particular one has always drawn my attention because of the big whistler. He's got some stars on one hand, he's got a big one on the other, and so I've never been in here, and this one is actually one that I'm going to go into, so let's go ahead and take a look. All right, just checking out the store here. Looks like they have a lot of merchandise for adults, t-shirts, pajamas, shorts. They also have merchandise for little babies, very, very cute. They also have for grown-up children, right? Anywhere between 5 to 10 years old. There is a Disney section here, and all this merchandise here that you see is in that Disney section. They also have a nice wall of plush dolls, anything that has to do with Pokemon, Sonic the Hedgehog, Spider-Man, and also Disney World. Very cool. They also have a little section of swimwear, so if you're visiting a water park here in Central Florida, you can buy some swimwear. And you can also find some Harry Potter merchandise, a pretty wide variety of Harry Potter merchandise. They also have these dried up alligator heads. This particular one, I'm wondering if this is actually real, but he's got a big snout and huge teeth with green eyes. Very cool. And I love the fact that they have a pin section starting at $4.99. You can purchase these pins. I am a huge pin collector. This is a great place to come and purchase pins at a very low price. If you're a pin trader, this is a great place to gather up a whole bunch of pins and use them, you know, to pin trade. You're also going to come across some old ran down buildings. Now this particular one here draw my attention because I drive by it all the time. Last time I was here I noticed that it was just abandoned, but now I noticed that there was actually a fire here. So I'm assuming, and you can actually smell the fire from out here, I'm assuming this was probably an arsonist that kind of lit this up. But you can see this used to be an old Chinese restaurant, and you can definitely smell the burn here. And they do have a warning sign over here. It says, warning, these premises are declared unsafe. So obviously we're not gonna go into there, but this is recent. This happened just recently. They obviously came in here, somebody came in here and burned this down. This was abandoned for quite some time. And it's a shame that people kind of have thrills lighting up buildings. But yeah, this place was completely burned down. Look at the shades over here, they're all melted down. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, this was completely abandoned, and now it is completely burned. Look at inside. Wow. Wow. Here's the signage warning us not to enter the premises. Obviously, it is completely unsafe. Completely burned down. It's not just a section, it's pretty much around the whole building. It even burned all the way out to here. I don't know if, look at this. Look at this. All of this was completely burned. I don't know if there was an explosion, because look at this, all of this, it comes all the way up to here. I don't know if there was an explosion here or whatnot, but definitely huge fire here. I'm actually gonna stand on the actual parking lot. Somebody removed the tape from there, but completely burned down. Pretty incredible. Look at all this. Here's the kitchen. Right through there. Let's take a peek. Completely burned. Completely burned. I think the next step here is just to kind of demolish it completely. It's probably the next step. Here's another iconic building that you will find here on 192. This is Orange World, 5395 West Earl Bronson Boulevard. And you know, I've passed by here so many times, and I'm actually going to go inside and kind of take a look. But from what I see here, there are a lot of oranges and grapefruits and so forth and so on. This is obviously a store that caters to citrus. Here they sell their own orange trees, which you can obviously purchase and plant in your home to grow your own oranges. I love that. It's not only oranges, but it's all type of Florida citrus here. You can see some lemons there as well. Very cool. And then obviously they have a wide variety of different oranges. Red Navel here. So grapefruits, Honeybell, Tangelos. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Navel oranges. And they actually squeeze their own orange juice, which they have in the refrigerator. Because you can buy a cup, you can buy a half a gallon or even a gallon of orange juice.
It's natural food coloring. You get wax. The supermarkets because they know you buy with your eyes. At your leisure, when you're sitting in the car, whatever, look it up. Ask your smartphone. Are oranges dyed or colorized? Really? In a perfect world, I like having everything the natural color so you see what it looks like. Okay? But I also you only have them packaged out. Gift packs to customers. We have colorized.
I love how they have their own branded t-shirts, the world's largest Orange World t-shirt, especially because it is orange, so it's definitely a t-shirt that I would purchase. As I mentioned before, they have this freshly squeezed orange juice in the refrigerator for you to purchase, and the gallon is only $9.99, awesome price. They also have these orange marmalades. Obviously they have other flavors, but they have many different sizes, which I like that as well. You can also find some local honey. You can find some honey here. Then you can also find some orange flavored hot sauce. And if you look at this bottle, it actually comes with a gator's foot. It's pretty weird in my opinion. But they also have this Orange World magnets that you can purchase. Very cool. Love the fact that they also have a mirror here on the side. It says, "Welcome to Florida, take some home." And they got a couple of kids here sharing oranges. I love Florida. This is another gift shop that you'll be able to see here on 192. And this gift shop here was also one that I've always seen when I came on vacation here to Orlando. But you can see on the very top, you got Elvis Presley painted on there with an old style jukebox. I don't know if that's Marilyn Monroe over there. I don't think it is, but this is another gift shop that you'll come across here on 192. Iconic. It's been here forever and ever. Obviously, it looks like the paint job has seen better days, but this is another gift shop, and pretty much all the gift shops are pretty much the same. They all have the same merchandise, so whether you go to one or the other, you're gonna find pretty much the same merchandise. So when it comes to gift shops, there is definitely a competition. So if you're planning on opening a business here in Central Florida or here in Orlando or Kissimmee, make sure it is not a gift shop. So across the street from this gift shop is this one over here. What draws my attention to this one, obviously, are the murals. And I love the fact that they have the mermaids, they have the manatees over there, they have the coral live, and, you know, they have angel fishes and so forth and so on. So this one kind of draws my attention. I think if you're in the gift shop industry, I definitely think this is something that you need to do for your business in order to draw some attention. Not to say that the one right across the street doesn't have any business, but this just kind of draws my attention. And this one here, we saw one with a wizard, and now we're seeing one with a large mermaid over here. And I'm just wondering how much it costs to build these large sculptures here in front of the gift shop. See a large mermaid over here. But let me tell you, I think it works. I think it draws people's attention, to be honest with you. And I've seen this one here for a long time. Never been in these shops. I don't think I'm going to go into any more of these gift shops. I think they're pretty much all the same, even though some things change just a little bit. But I just love the fact that these have the murals on them. I love the fact that this one has a lighthouse here as well. You can see like a shipwrecked ship here. And then you have some seals. You have orca over there. And this one is pretty darn cool. Just another gift shop. One of many here on State Road 192. Now, for the heck of it, I decided to come in here, and I do stand corrected. Not all of them are the same. This one actually has a second floor. So let's go ahead and explore the second floor and see what it looks like. So this one here, obviously, since it's 2 floors, there's a lot more merchandise in here. Some merchandise here for the little kids to go swimming shorts. So this is stuff that you'll find in all the other gift shops. However, this one has a lot more merchandise. Now this one also has a huge alligator here. Obviously, you can tell this is foam. So, but here's another alligator, which obviously is very popular here in Central Florida. Yeah, this one has a huge Mickey Mouse sitting up top, looking at everybody, making sure nobody shoplifts. But you can see mural wraps around the whole building. Very cool. So here's another gift shop that you'll find here on 192. This one also has a wizard on there. The wizard is holding a star in this hand, and then I don't know if that's a globe or not, but here's another gift shop that you will find on 192. Let's go ahead and take a look. What kind of makes this gift shop a little bit unique is that it has a castle there with the Disney princesses. It's got the plush dolls all around it. Then on this side, you get to see Beauty and the Beast. And we get to see Jasmine. All the way on top over there, you get to see some balloons. Some more plush dolls. So most of these gift shops have the same merchandise, but there is always something that makes them a little bit unique. There You got Belle and Cinderella as well. That's cool, and I love they have that Mickey Mouse clock there on the top. And I love these plush dolls. We got the Goofy here. I love this one here. It's my boy Woody. There's Woody. There's Pooh. Stitch. I also have Buzz Lightyears. I haven't seen any of these in the other shops, so that makes them very cool. We got Pluto. We also have Piglet. That is so cool. It also looks like alligators is the thing to have on these gift shops. Here's another alligator. Some alligator heads here. You can actually purchase plastic one there. So far everywhere all the gift shops that I've been into have a huge alligator in them. Right off of US 192, which is World Earl Bronson, you're gonna come across this inn. It is the Magical Castle Inn and Suites, and it is over there. And what makes that inn special is that it was used for a film location for the movie The Florida Project. And you can see that it is a different color now. They painted it. Back in the movie, it was actually pink and purple. They actually put this security card over here just to kind of deter people from actually coming in the property. But as you can see, there's no one here. There is no security guard here, or maybe he is, and he's just kind of roaming around. But I do want to walk in there and kind of do some picture comparisons. But you can see that the doors are pretty much the same color. The doors are actually still purple from kind of like the movie. And this is pretty much the angle right over here. You can still see this staircase right here, but this is pretty much the angle. And that over there, that kind of has changed a little bit. But this is pretty much the angle that this photograph was taken. Right over here. And actually the pool looks pretty clean. So they've done a pretty good job maintaining the pool. Now this right here is pretty much the angle that this shot was taken at. Right there, you can see the staircase there on the left hand side, which is that right there. And you can actually still see the light post right there and the palm tree right over there. So this is the shot right here, right there. Pretty cool. Now I don't want to get in too much trouble, so I am gonna walk out and just pretend I never came in here. But I'm hoping to first watch the movie, because I have never seen it, The Florida Project. And then once I've seen the movie, I want to come in here and do some photograph comparisons. And I believe this is the office that was used in the movie. This was the rental office over here. But I did see some clips of the movie, and it seems like a very interesting movie. Particularly for me, that it was filmed here in Central Florida, and pretty much about 5 minutes away from where I live, and right off of US 192. You're also gonna find the Museum of Military History, which I actually did a video on, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave the link on top so you can go ahead and watch it. Very cool museum. You'll find a lot of things that has to do with wars, the Korean War, World War I, World War II, Civil War, etc., etc., etc. Very cool museum. Discounts for those who are in the military, those who are veterans. Very, very cool museum. Definitely would recommend you check it out. But I did notice that the tank that was here, and you can see that in my video, the tank that was here was removed. You can still see kind of some remnants of the tank, but it's completely gone. It's no longer here. But yeah, if you have the chance, go ahead and check out the Museum of Military History. I'm leaving the link in the video so you can watch it. And this is something that you can find here on 192. All right, friends, we're gonna end this video here standing in front of this welcome to Osceola County brick wall. Obviously, it's seen better days, but we were able to travel US 192, which is a road that I travel very, very oftenly. I've come across these gift shops all the time and never gotten off, so I'm glad I was able to actually say I've been in there. One of them, I was very impressed. 2 floors. But anyway, it was nice to go in there. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. When you leave this video, before you leave this video, don't forget to smash the like button. And I'm gonna end this video like I always do. We came, we saw, and we conquered. And do me a favor, have a wonderful day. Peace.